I'm Imran Ahmad, and we're exploring learner accessibility. I'll share what I've learned about different impairments and assistive technologies learners use to overcome challenges. Thanks for joining me. I'll review 4 impairments: visual, auditory, physical, and cognitive, and explain why assistive technologies provide a better learning experience for each. Visual impairment is any condition affecting a person's ability to see clearly. These impairments include partial to complete blindness and the ability to perceive color or contrast. People with visual impairments may use assistive devices like magnifiers, braille displays, or text-to-speech software, or other synthesized voice software. These technologies can provide access to information that might not otherwise be accessible. For example, an audio version of a text that's difficult to view, learners with visual impairments can have access to the same material as their peers using these technologies. Auditory impairments are any conditions affecting a person's ability to hear clearly. These impairments can include partial to complete deafness and the lack of ability to distinguish sounds. People with auditory impairments may use assistive devices like captioning, hearing aids, or cochlear implants. These technologies can help understand a spoken lecture or video, participate in social activities, and facilitate communication. Physical impairment is any condition that affects a person's ability to move freely and easily. These impairments include amputation, arthritis, paralysis, and anything else that impacts mobility. People with physical impairments may use assistive devices like prosthetics, wheelchairs, eye trackers, and speech generation devices. These devices assist learners' mobility and independence, as well as participating in activities from operating a tech device like a laptop or devices that can speak for a person. Cognitive impairments impact a person's ability to remember, think, reason, or learn. These conditions can occur at any point in life, such as brain injuries, degenerative diseases, or developmental disabilities. People with cognitive impairments may use assistive technology in many ways. To support organizational skills, electronic planners and watch timers can be beneficial. Technology can help fill gaps in memory loss with recording devices. Noise-canceling devices can help block sound to reduce sensory load. Overall, adaptive technology can help learners function, remember, and communicate daily in their lives. Assistive technologies open the possibilities to overcome challenges with each type of impairment. Access to information immediately comes to mind. Watching people with visual disabilities use text-to-speech technologies for lecture notes, web pages, and more creates opportunities to learn previously closed material because of a disability. Social learning is a valued part of learning. Assistive technologies opens a new door to communication and inclusion in group activities. These technologies also create independence when assistance is not there. I've worked with people who have disabilities. While I'll never know what it truly means to live and overcome challenges due to a disability, I've missed an opportunity to learn more. I remember a coworker who was visually impaired and incredibly talented in sales. I would see him look at a computer screen with his eyes almost touching that screen. I don't remember who asked, but almost a year into his position, the topic of assistive technology came up. It took months to get that software on a computer to a system. From me to my supervisor to HR to IT, I recall HR knowing the software would help, but orchestrating all the pieces was another story. My colleague eventually got the software on one computer, making a world of difference for him. However, looking back, I was only focused on what he asked for and not asking HR or others what more could we do for him and others in the company. Access to assistive technology has barriers, such as implementation time and cost. In my example of my colleague and magnification software, I don't think we knew how it worked or how it benefited people. We knew it made the text on the screen more prominent, but that is a feature and not the true benefit. Our journey to support ended when he got what he needed. But what if there was more we could do to make work-related tasks accessible? What if I could use the software to complete a task? Would I gain a better understanding of his journey? What if he didn't have what he needed to support him? Where could I have done more research as his manager? Recognizing that some learners may need additional support and having a conversation can bridge the gap between frustration and reaching their full potential. My final thought is to take time to learn how people with disabilities use assistive technology. The goal is to build confidence and inclusion to achieve organizational, academic, or personal goals. The goal is not implementing the technology itself.